Alright y'all, JT here with I guess going to be a quick review, and I'm going to show some actual footage of me flying this drone here. This is going to be I think it's ATTOP is how we're going to pronounce it, mini drone. So you can get this from Amazon pretty cheap right now. The normal price was a little bit more than 49 bucks, but they have it for 49 bucks. And then they have like a 30% off coupon. So that's going to be a total of like 12 bucks off. So that's kind of why I'm saying this is probably one of the best beginner mini drones you can get out there, because some of the other drones that are in the price range of this and maybe a little bit cheaper, to me, didn't have a lot of the features that this particular drone has, because of course it's got a camera and stuff on it. It says that it's 1080p, and I'll show you guys some footage of this. Of course, there's never gimbal or anything on it, so it will be a little shaky when you guys see that footage on there. But I did get this out, and I did get this flying with a friend, and I did actually fly it indoors and stuff as well. In their promo video, they kind of show it flying indoors stuff, and I did try to fly it indoors, which was okay. I mean, I did have to do a lot of adjustments and stuff for it, but basically you get this drone here. You do get 2 batteries with it, and you get a charger with it as well. And I'm gonna take a look at this radio real quick, and here's going to be the radio for it. And of course, it does come with AAA's, and of course you can flip this up and put your phone and stuff in there as well. But I did fly the drone, I don't know, I would say about 15 times or so. And it's actually pretty doable, because I did run into a lot of things when I actually flew the drone. But the speed button, when I was actually hitting it, it seemed like the speed didn't adjust that much to me. It could have just been me just kind of looking at it and stuff like that. But anyway, the drone does fly, and it does fly well for its price range. Like I said, 49 bucks, and then you get 30% off. That's almost 15 bucks off, to save 14 bucks off the price of it. So you're probably looking at about under 35 bucks or so to get this drone to you. Now, with these batteries, it says 16 minutes, I think, flight time or something. I don't know if that's a combine of both batteries or not, but you guys can see it's a 380 milliamp LiPo battery that comes with it. So I think I got about 6 or 7 minutes flight time with this, and that was just flying all out with it, and that's with each battery. I think the first time I flew it, maybe got another minute or two, but after that, we started doing flips and stuff like that, and I was getting about, like I said, about 5 or 6 minutes run time with these batteries with it. And good thing it doesn't take long to charge up, so they do give you, of course, a charger and stuff with it. And of course, they give you these guards and stuff, and I do recommend you go ahead and put these guards on, because when you fly the drone, especially indoors, you have to kind of stabilize it and stuff like that with it. Now, flying this drone indoors was a little bit more harder than flying it outside. Flying outside, of course, when the wind caught it, it did kind of take it away and stuff, but we were able to catch it. And we did do some flips and stuff with it as well. So it does, of course, have a flip button at the very top right. It says like 3D flip and stuff, and you guys can flip that button there with that. So that was fine with that. You guys can see all this footage here. Now, the video footage was what I was more interested in. It says 1080p. I'm not sure that's 100% 1080p, but you guys can see some of that footage there with it. But it's fine. I think that if people are going out and they're looking to get into flying these drones and stuff, and they don't want to spend a lot of money right now on an expensive drone, I would recommend something like this, especially at the price cut that it's at right now. That way you can kind of get used to flying the drone, whether it's flying to you or flying away. You can kind of get used to all that, because driving RC cars all the time and then flying a drone, it's a little bit different, because sometimes you can't tell, or you have to get used to if the drone is facing you or not. But the video footage on this was fine for what it's worth for the price of this particular drone. And it flew okay. Like I said, a couple times the wind kind of caught it, and we had to kind of try to get it stable and stuff. And we didn't check the distance too much with it, because the battery, when we flew it this first time, I think it lasted about 6 or 7 minutes. And we didn't want to go too far, and we were doing kind of flips and stuff. And I had a friend flying, and he was doing all kinds of flips, which was kind of funny, because he was enjoying that flip button. He kind of flies a lot of DJI drones and stuff, so he had to get used to flying this drone and kind of getting it stable and stuff. But I'll put a link below in the description to this so you guys can check this out. I'll probably let this play towards the end and let you guys see some more of the footage and stuff, as well as us flying this out. But I thought it was actually pretty fun, especially for the price of it. That's kind of why I'm saying the best drone for the price right now, because I'm beating a dead horse here, but 49 bucks, and then you get 30% off. You really can't beat that price if you want to get a drone and you want to kind of play with the camera and stuff like that. And it's not hard to set up either. That's another thing too, is when we set this up, we just basically scan the code, and it just, you know, you synchronize with your phone, of course, and get your Wi-Fi setting for it. And it was pretty straightforward. Some of the other drones in this price range were a little bit more complicated to set up, meaning that we had to do this, that, download this, and get the software going. And we had trouble with the software and stuff like that. And I say we because me and a friend would always, when I get these particular types of drones, we get them out and fly them together and kind of experiment with it. But this one was actually pretty straightforward. I mean, even to get it flight and stuff like that, it was pretty straightforward. So I would recommend, if you're going to get a kid a drone, I would recommend starting with something like this because of the price point of it right now. There may be some other ones out there that may be in this price point, but I haven't seen them yet. But this seems to be one of the better ones thus far at this price point. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, put your comments down below. I'm going to probably try to fly this a little bit more. I'm going to try to chase an RC car, maybe a brushed RC car or something with it at some point, get some video footage just so you guys can see it. But you guys saw from that video footage, it is kind of shaky. It's not really clear and stuff. So, but I probably will try that maybe within, I don't know, maybe within a couple weeks or something if I can get some time to do that. But anyway, links below if you guys want to check this out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.